Okie dokie. Here we are again. Live. Ugh. Hold on. Let's do something about this because you not the best here. All right, that's a little better. Hi. Hopefully you guys are enjoying your Friday. Hi, Angelica, hello. So I got a piece of mail in yesterday. Hi, Wheels. Hi, Deb. Which is a deck from Kickstarter from Jessica Henry, who, if you guys have seen my channel for a little while, you will know that I loved the first edition of this deck. And we used it a long time for the first, when we were going through Tarot Study the first time. I used it a lot in Tarot Study then. And she has sent me an extra deck to do something with. So actually I was talking to my admin people and deciding whether, I think I may auction it off for Dana's second part of Dana's auction. But I might give this one away. I have 2 copies of the first edition because she sent me another copy because I loved it so much and I wasn't using it because I was using it for teaching. And so I have a copy to do something with from the first edition, and then she has sent me a copy from the second edition. So I have to think about it. I might use one for a giveaway and then auction off. Maybe I'll auction off the first edition since I'm assuming that the first edition is out of print. And maybe we can get more money for Dana's thing if I auction that one off. I don't know. I'll think about it and you guys can let me know what you think too. Maybe I'll do one for a giveaway for like if we reach 7,000 subscribers. I know I have, I can't remember now, close to 6,500 I think right now. So maybe I'll wait and do that for 7,000 or I'll think about it. But hello. Hi, Heather. Hi, Deb. Who else? Sorry, guys. Hi, Johnny Dragon. Anybody else I missed? Hello. I'm so glad it's Friday. I have to say, I'm exhausted. I know it's supposedly been a short week, but I'm like exhausted. I'm so glad that it's Friday. I can't even imagine trying to do another day. So, and you guys know the deal. When I'm here, if I hear the door, it's possible that I might have to stop this video pretty quickly. So just so you know, hi, Book Linus. If I have to do that, it's because, you know, someone has come in. But let's get to it. It's the second edition, which I'm really kind of excited about. I have to say, I loved the first edition. Ooh, new box. This is smaller. And the first edition is kind of a bigger deck. I love the concept of this deck, though. I loved the way that she did it. This deck was made, she did pyrography on wood and then took pictures of that pyrography and made a deck of tarot cards. So it's like a wood burned deck of tarot cards, which I really loved the first edition a lot. She has made this edition more tarot sized. The first edition was quite a bit bigger. So this is the new box, and apparently there's just a couple of changes in the box, and I believe the back of the cards are a little bit different. Right? I know, the wood burn is really nice. I love, this box is gorgeous. Hi, Witchy in the Woods. So this is the Lion's Gateway. This is the second edition. Again, hard box, which was, the first edition was a hard box. Nice. Okay, so color is so cheerful, right? So the book is included again. And I believe I think she said there isn't a whole lot different with the book compared to the first edition. She does go through all the cards. She gives us a little blurb about the cards, daily practice for intuition, that kind of thing. The back of the cards is different. So this is a different backing. And I will tell you, the first edition has gold gilding. So I actually am kind of, I hate to say this because I know a lot of people like gold gilding, and that's good. And believe me, the first edition of this deck is gorgeous, but this is not gilded, which I really kind of like because, I don't know, the gold gilding to me is a little much, unless it's like matte gold. So this is kind of nice. Here's the back of the deck, which the back is different. Really cute. It is totally reversible. Not a gold fan, I know, me neither. And then she is, like the first edition, the Fool is labeled as 22. And we know that the Fool can be 0 and it can be 22. This is one of the only decks that I know of, though, that actually labels it 22, which I always thought was really interesting. I'm trying to think if it was labeled that way in the first edition. I can't quite remember, but I'll try to, if you guys want to see a side-by-side, like a quick side-by-side, I'll try to remember to pull this deck out and do a quick side-by-side. Cardstock is great. I really love the cardstock. I liked the cardstock in the first edition too. This seems a little bit smoother maybe, but good cardstock, nice and thick, but not too thick. Seems to be bendable so that it should be able to be shuffled pretty good. And with the pyrography images, I just really, really enjoyed, and Jess did such a great job with the artwork that I loved the first edition too. And apparently, from what I understand, there's not a whole lot of change from the first edition artwork wise to this edition. So, hi Erica. So here is the Magician, the High Priestess. Hi honey Owlette. Look at that High Priestess. Oh, I just love it with the crossed foot there. Love it, love it. The Empress with the hair. I love that. The colors in this deck are beautiful. Because it's RWS based, it's an easy deck to read with. Here's the Emperor. The Hierophant. It's funny, you know, I haven't had the first edition out since I moved stuff around, so it's been a couple months. I feel like a couple of the cards anyway may be a little bit different. Here's the Lovers. I do love, boy, the whole concept of having a deck that was done in pyrography first. I just loved that idea, and the execution of this was just stunning. I love it. Chariot. In fact, now that I have a smaller version, I'll probably bring this out more when we're doing our Tarot Tuesday studies. Strength. Right? Me too. I like these a lot. I like that they're smaller. You know, it's funny. I love the bigger images when I'm teaching, but when I'm actually using a deck, it's a lot easier when they're a little bit smaller. Hi, Sonia. The Hermit. And Jess did a really great job of including like all the symbolism that we need in order to make it a good working reading deck. There's the Wheel. Again, every symbol that you would need from the Rider-Waite is on here, and just, you know, tweaked enough so it's her own version. Look at, I love Justice. In her dress, you see the wood grain, you know, like where the wood was when she painted the images, and it makes it part of her dress kind of. Hi, Susie. And did I miss somebody else? Sonia and Walking My Path, if I didn't say hello to you. Just great that it means it's kind of part of the dress. The folds of the dress is that wood grain part. Here's the Hanged Man. And if you look close, a lot of the cards, you can see where the wood grain is. So you can tell that this was done on wood. And she took very detailed images, scans of the wood after she had burned it and then painted it. Love, love, love. Great death card. Gives it a folk art feeling. Exactly. All right, I swear, I'm going to have to do a side-by-side because I swear the death card seems a little different to me too. It's like I said, it's been a while. It's been a couple, probably a good 2-3 months since I've had this deck out. I know right where it is, but since we had to move downstairs, I don't think I pulled it out of one of my bins there. So I do think I'm going to have to pull it out and do a side-by-side here. So I think a couple of the cards may have been tweaked a little bit here. There's Temperance. The Devil has always, I love this Devil card. Again, the wood grain, you can see where the wood grain is, and it just makes it like more detailed in his wings and the, clothing and that. I like this and needed to add another deck to an ever-expanding wish list. I hear you. I know. Here's the Tower. So when this is over, I will put her link down below. I'm almost certain she's on Etsy, though. It's Jessica Henry is the creator of this deck. It's called Lion's Gateway Tarot, and this is the second edition. This is the Kickstarter decks are out now. So this is the second edition, which is a little bit smaller. Oh, I love that. And why do I feel like that might be a little bit different too? Yeah, I'm going to have to do a side-by-side. I'll have to pull it out. Here's the Moon. Great, great, great. I love that. So here, the symbology of the moon, again, so you have the wolf and the dog here. And the symbology of the moon is the duality of your inner id, right? So the wolf kind of represents your wild side, your, hi, Sunday's Child of Light. Your unrelenting, uncontrolled side, your shadow side. And the dog represents more of your structured unshadowed side, the face that you give to everyone. Oh, look at that. Thank you, Heather. And so in this card, I love they are both on the same side of the river. So to me, very symbolically, that means you can live with both sides in the light. You can pull both sides out and have those sides in harmony. The duality is okay. You don't have to hide one in the shadows. They can be, working together side by side. I like that symbolism. For sure, for sure. Here we have the Sun card and creepy babies, yes. But I have to say, for creepy babies, these are really not that creepy, right? The faces are pretty good. We have 2 naked babies, so that's okay. Cute childs, right? At least they're not creepy faces. I don't know what it is about sun faces that usually they look like, I don't know, demon or total demon child. Here is Judgment. Great Judgment card. Call to action. The World. Again, enough symbolism here to pull anything you need from that reading, just like you would the Rider-Waite. And 22 becomes the Fool. See, I feel like that's a little bit different too. I may have to pull it out. It's been too long since I pulled this deck out, apparently. Now watch, probably they're like exactly the same. I just forgot. I love the sun face, right? Here we have the Ace of Cups. And again, these are fully illustrated minors, so there isn't, you don't have to worry about trying to read pip cards or anything like that. There's the Two of Cups. And the illustrations on the minors are great too. Here, the Three of Cups. We have the three women in, having fun together, socializing. Hi, Nessie. Happy Friday. I'm so glad it's Friday. So glad. I don't think I could take another day. As it is, I have found out I have to do both Tuesday and Thursday evenings next week because the only other tech that is able to do evenings at my most hated place got appendicitis and had her appendix out. Here's the 4. Right? I agree. Very cheerful, uplifting. Even, so here's the 4 of Cups, where the universe is offering you something and you're kind of like in such, stuck in such a rut of your own that you're just not even paying attention. But it's still cheerful enough to say, hey, you know what? There's something good here. Pay attention to life. Yes, right? That's a good thought. 5 of Cups. I love with this 5 of Cups, we have the 3 spilled cups. And of course, what do I say? Turn around and guess what? She's turning her head. So she's on the brink. She's already thinking about turning around. She already knows that guess what? There's cups behind me that still have something in it to offer. And so if I turn around, if I choose to focus on the good, all I have to do is turn around. So I love that she's already kind of thinking about it. That's a great nod to that. The 6 of Cups, the childhood, either look for following her gut feeling, absolutely. Either look for a childhood friend coming back into your life, or I often say look through the world through childhood eyes. Is there something that you're not enjoying that maybe you would normally enjoy if you look at it in a different light, if you look at it through innocent eyes? Sometimes, we are kind of jaded when we get to be, our ages, and we go through some of life's crap. Childhood friends, old happy time memories, that's right. And sometimes just looking through things through child eyes can make the world a little bit brighter, which sometimes we really need. Here's the 7 of Cups. I love this guy is in shadow, so he really is, let's see, multitasking. Don't get stuck in looking at everything. Just kind of focus on what you need. Fixing to have to get ready for work, but it's a good thing. That's okay. That's all right. 8 of Cups. Finally turning around and walking away from that thing that we just have been trying so hard, but finally realizing that, you know what, this is not for me. I need to stop wasting energy on this thing that I just want to make work so hard. And sometimes we just have to say, you know what, this is not mine. I have to stop working on something that obviously is not going to work for me and turn around and find something new. It's so hard sometimes to do. Especially when you put all your energy in that, it feels almost like a failure. Like, I don't want to admit defeat. But it's not defeat. It was never yours to begin with. You just have to say, it wasn't mine. I have to admit that. 9 of Cups. Love the Horn of Plenty here. Hi, Steven Nation. Anyone out in the Houston area okay today? Did you guys have tornadoes or something? What did we have in Houston? Did I miss something? 10 of Cups. Look at that. What a great 10 of Cups. Really gorgeous. I like that one a lot. Here's our page. I love that. The little fishes in there. That's my thing right now. Things that weren't meant for me to do. Sometimes it is the hardest thing you can do is to turn around and say, you know what? This just isn't mine. I've got to stop wasting my time on it. But it's not easy. An explosion down the street. Oh my goodness. I hope everyone is okay. Holy moly. Knight of Cups. Love that. What a gorgeous horse there. That very happy-go-lucky regal horse. Queen of Cups. Love her. And the King. Beautiful. Ace of Pence. Love it. I'm going to have to go through this because I cannot tell. Gosh, it's been too long. I can't remember if some of these are reworked. I swear she told me that most of them were the same images, but some of them, I don't know. Maybe I'm just seeing them brand new for the first time and through different eyes. Two of Pentacles. Love the Three of Pence. Love, love, love. Just reworking that gorgeous window, right? Four of Pentacles. I love that there's a lockbox here that he's standing on two of them, one in each, and then he's got such tight control over the other one. How's your shop coming along with your son? He has to get all the way through. It has the Mythic Tarot vibe. It does. High space between the notes. He has to get all the way through school, and he had to drop out of school until the next semester because his GI loan didn't go through because he is in intelligence. The Navy kept saying that he hadn't been in the service long enough, which he has. He's been in for like, I don't know, 6 years now or something. But because it was intelligence, it was like all hidden. So he has to get like signatures from his higher ups to say, yes, you just can't see all of his service. So they denied his GI loan saying he hadn't done anything after boot camp, which was a little ridiculous. They found 3 dead, one being a child. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's terrible. Four of Cups. He's classified. Exactly. So classified that for his GI loan, they didn't even list anything. Like, he hadn't done anything. Here he's been, in intelligence, like pretty damn high up in intelligence. And they were like, nope, he hasn't done anything. Yes, he has. So he has to like call all these people and get all these signatures and prove that he has done stuff, and then his GI loan will go through. But in the meantime, he couldn't pay for it out of his pocket, so he couldn't keep going to school. So now he has to wait until June semester. All right, Six of Pentacles. Love it. Gathering up. That to me almost says an auction, right? Kind of gathering up what we have. Hi, Trish. Seven of Pentacles. Watering that fruit. Allowing it to grow. The Eight of Pentacles. Trish, are you the one? I don't know if you live or if your husband grew up in Seneca. Are you the one that your husband grew up in Seneca or something? Here's now the 9. I know. Yes, my hubby. Yay. Well, do you still live in New York or no? Because I think I'm replied to your comment that you should come to Witchypalooza, which you still should, but North Carolina. But it would be easier if you were in New York, but I still hope that everybody comes to Witchypalooza this year. So the 9 of Pentacles, I know this is the same card Mama hanging there. I will. I will, I will, I will. When is Witchypalooza again? It is June 18th through the 25th. Might be going in June or July. Hey, hey. 18th through the 25th. 10 of Pentacles. That's almost like a fairy tale book, right? That's a great one. Love that. That has the implications of the inheritance, the inherited, stuff from your ancestors. Page. I will be in Durham the 3rd through the 7th. Kind of worried about a certain family member who I know is... Hi, Dalia. I just enjoy, but I've been kind of worried about a certain family member who I know is suicidal and struggles from various mental illnesses. Do you know if Red Room is okay? I have not heard from Red Room lately. I would like to. I know it was hard for her to get a hold of us when she was in rehab, though, because you're only allowed to have, certain things, communication when you're doing really well, and you have to earn it and that kind of thing. Here's the Queen. I will reach out to her, though, and try to see if I can get a hold of her, because I haven't heard from her for a little while. I've been concerned, too. She's such a sweetie. Ace of Swords. Here's my sword suit. Love this suit. And S really does a good job with the swords, too. I love this suit. 2. Here's the 3. These smaller cards, I don't know if they're actually brighter. It's like they almost seem brighter than the other version. I don't think they're actually brighter. I'm gonna have to do a side by side. There's the 4. We're resting. I love this. The shield is laid down. He's taking his helmet off. It's time to rest. 5 of Swords. This is the card that poor Steven has pulled so many times this year already. He's like ready to... Last time I asked about her, I got this bad feeling, even though she was saying she was fine. After that, she never came back. Yeah, I will. That's the card, though, the 5 of Swords that Steven's going to take out of all his decks for a while. That 4 is my card of the year. Well, rest isn't too bad. Hi, Science to Soul. The 6. Here's the 7. Running away in the night with as many swords as we can carry, right? Here's the 8. I love this 8. So to me, this 8 is awesome. It's talk about, to me, this is the energy vampire. That 8 of Swords person who has that gray cloud above them no matter where they are. There's actually sun out here in the background, but the gray cloud is following them around. And why? It's kind of a drama queen thing. It's kind of no matter what's going on in my life, I have to have drama and a traumatic thing happening. And, I'm all bound up, even though I could kind of slither out of the binds if I wanted to. And to me, it always is, watch out for that energy vampire kind of energy. Hi, Fairy Luna Wolf. I missed you. 9 of Swords. And the 10. I love that the 10 swords aren't actually sticking in them yet. So, you know what? There's a way to avoid that, and it's only going to get better from there, right? There's the page. Love the motions. You can see the air cutting right through the air, so he's moving right forward. No blood, yes. Hi, Thomas. The Knight of Swords. Love that one. Queen. So beautiful. I love Queen of Swords. I know some people say she's, you know, she doesn't have a lot of emotion, and I get that, but I like that she's very thinking too. And the Wands, which is such a great suit. Look at how colorful and beautiful that card is. Love that. I have to say, this second, I was watching you quietly on the TV when I heard you say someone from North Carolina. So he had to come on. Here's the 2. I love this second edition, boy. I think makes this deck even more accessible because they're a regular tarot size. There's the 3. Gosh, I just love the Wands. It's funny. Swords used to be my favorite suit, and I because I'm a Libra, I want to say that it probably still is my favorite suit, but Wands are such a great suit. That creative spirit you just see in every card. There's the 4. Here's the 5. It depends on the deck. Yeah, that's true. I love that. So this is, you know, we're looking at the Colosseum almost. We're training in the Colosseum. Love it. Here's the 6. Very victorious. I kind of like that there's no horse in this one. To me, it's like they're all marching with him and, you know, excited about his win in the battle. The war might not be over, but boy, they won that battle. 7 of Wands, that feeling like, everybody is kind of rising up against you, but you're able to achieve what you need to. The 8, flying through the air. I just heard someone call fire power. I'm used to fire passion, but yeah, fire power. Oh, I like that. That fire power, passion, energy. Absolutely, that's good. I like how the wheat is way bent over. The trees are, you can tell the trees are going, so that motion is very obvious here. 9 of Wands. You've been beat up, but you will stand, damn it. Just keep going. We'll get there. The 10. I love this card too. Boy, she does a really good job with the pyrography to put the emotion in the card still. Really good. Here the 10, talk about being weighed down. Look at, he's like sweating. That hot sun is beating down. He's got all these wands on his back, and you can tell he's just like, oh God, can I put these down eventually, please? Love it. Page. Love the little buds there. That is a good sun. Hi, Punk Vegan. Knight of Wands. Such gorgeous color in these cards, too. Queen. And our King. And again, it's a smaller version. This is the second edition of the Lion's Gateway. Here's the backs. I really like the smaller version. Whoops, is that upside down? Yep. I like the smaller version. I like that the box is still here. She did such a good job with the pyrography. I believe most of the art is the same, although now I'm going to have to take a look. But the second edition is out now. Thank you, Heather, for posting the link. Jessica Henry is the artist. And then here on the back, it says the Lion's Gateway leads directly to the heart with expressive colors, iconic imagery, and a strong emphasis on traditional symbolism. The primitive wood-burned images will evoke the quintessential energies of the tarot, providing both expert and novice easy access to the mysteries of tarot divination, which I could not agree more. I loved this deck the first time. I'm really glad to see it's in a little bit of smaller version. Because it makes it a little bit easier to handle. I love decks when I'm teaching and to show stuff, but it's nice to have the smaller version to take with you, and they're a little bit easier to handle. So how is Dana doing? Dana is, I'll be honest with you guys, Dana needs energy this week and every week, right? I mean, I know she's going through a battle. This week, her father-in-law had a massive heart attack. Today she texted me, and he's on life support, and they're going to have to take him off of life support probably by tonight, I think. And so, you know, she feels so bad, and she's trying to be there for Barry, but she's had now 2 days, wait, what's today, Friday, 3 days that she hasn't had her radiation therapy because she's been there for Barry, which I totally understand. But I worry because she needs those treatments. And now she's going to have to, you know, have a funeral and stuff to get through. And because she's been having chemo and radiation, I don't even know if she's going to be allowed to go to the funeral. Hi, Real Deal, because she is, you know, immune compromised now. And so she has to really be careful who she's around and how many people she's around and all that kind of stuff, because she's been going through these treatments and her immune system is low. So, you know, send her some extra love and energy. She just, I know, you know, like she has been through so much already. She needs to step back from this. I know, Heather, and I've told her that nicely, because of course you know you can't tell anybody how to, you know, do their own stuff. But I feel like you have to take care of you first, honey. It's so hard as a woman, I know, but it worries me. So send her some extra love and energy, because she sure could use it about now. I haven't put up the announcement yet. We have decided when the second edition, the second auction for her is going to be March 14th, I believe. My knee is better. It's not perfect. I have to be careful. I think when I'm going down the stairs, I think I'm better than I am. And sometimes it gives out a little bit, but it's a lot better than it was before. The physical therapy helped me a lot. I have to be careful, I guess, because it's the patella has a tendency to be too loose, and so that kind of allows for more injury. But it's a lot better than it was. I just have to watch it. So it's good. I thank you all. Yes, March 14th is going to be the second auction for Dana, which is the weekend before St. Patty's Day. So I haven't figured out what we're going to call it. Something, you know. I do have a knee brace. I don't use it very often because I have to keep my strength in my knee up. And so unless it's really, really sore, I don't use it very much. Only if I know I'm going to use my knee a lot. So, I say that like you're not a nurse. I'm not a nurse, though. I'm an x-ray tech, which is different. I've been around healthcare for a long time, but it's still different. I get it. So, tonight we are doing the video on Imulk. Imulk is like a week. Where's my calendar? A week and a half away? Not even a week and a half. A week and a day or so. And so we're going to do a whole video on Imulk tonight. St. Patty's Dana is what you can call it, St. Patty's Day. That's a good one. I like that. So video on Imulk tonight. We're going to do a live drawing for the Relative Tarot and Oracle deck. I have the entrance so far printed out, and then anybody else who enters, I will write down with my hands, and we'll do a live drawing tonight for the winner of that deck. And so tonight's video will be at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, Yay! And I only have less than an hour. Yay! And what to do with seed pods. Yay! Yes, I will talk about that too. So have a great one, and we'll talk to you soon. Love you guys.